Well done, Ricky. Your debut as captain and winning a toss, so 1 out of 1.
Yeah, 1 from 1's a pretty good start, I suppose, yeah.
And your team?
The team is Warney's out with a slight hamstring, and Nathan Horrocks will be playing his first game, and Andy Bickle's in for Bradley as well.
Just left alone outside the off stump.
Shaun Pollock hasn't bowled for quite a while, so he'll be just looking to find his feet.
It's on line, it's pulled away, it'll go for 4. First short delivery of the match, second ball, and Shaun Pollock pays the price.
We saw during the test series how well Adam Gilchrist pulled. This delivery wasn't that short, but Gilchrist in position so quickly, full extension of the arms, and that's a fine pull shot. First boundary of the innings. Very, very strong in that area.
Yeah, and his strike rate 5.4 per 6 balls, so as you said, he can take the game away from you very, very quickly. Pollock just erring on length on a good wicket. It's inside edge. Pass Boucher and a run away for 4, but that was so close.
Wonderful delivery, really. This ball coming back in a little bit through the air and then off the pitch. Inside edge. Fine leg has been moved up into the circle. Just have another look at that. Just comes back in slightly. Gets the inside edge. Nearly hits off stump. And Mark Boucher doesn't react quickly enough. Would have been an unbelievable catch had he hung on to it.
There's an even fine leg. Couldn't have stopped that, that's for sure. Gilchrist in 2 minds. Pollock has got the ball in the right zone there. Some good movement again. A big shot from Shaun Pollock. Almost a desperate plea.
Matthew Hayden has a tendency to fall over when he's not playing well. I think he's pretty nervous. He's determined to try and get a spot in this Australian one-day side. That one pitched outside leg stump. And probably just going on to miss leg stump as well, but it was perilously close to pitching on line.
This is lofted over the inner ring, and it'll run away for 4.
Poor delivery, full on middle and leg. Adam Gilchrist is in such good form, he's not going to miss out on that. When you're opening, that's exactly the type of delivery that you're hoping to get in the initial part of a one-day game. And Gilchrist, very well balanced, puts it away beautifully.
That short has gone very high. I don't think Gibbs will get there, or it's a dip and on. No, but it'll run away for 4, I think. He's tagged it down, but just manages to get a hand on it as it rolled over. So this is proving to be a big over.
Delivery wasn't that short. Gilchrist looking for the pull as he often does. Top edged it. Just got enough on it to clear the infield. Very high altitude at the Wanderers. The ball does tend to carry a long way. And they're changing the field now. Fine leg coming up into the circle. Square leg moving back onto the fence.
It's hit through the line. That'll run away for 4. More pressure for Telemarcus and Pollock.
It is a problem for Roger Telemarcus. He doesn't have a particularly good slow ball, so it's quite predictable. And once you have a player like Gilchrist who's on fire, and you just keep bowling the same sort of stuff, it becomes hard for the captain to set a field.
Yeah, and it's not as if Gilchrist has gone out there specifically running down the wicket and having a slog. He's just standing there and playing good cricket shots and finding the gaps.
4 runs, no sweeper on the offside. He does not miss out on those opportunities. Adam Gilchrist, he's smashed that away.
Oh, what a brilliant shot. A contrast between the 2 batsmen immediately recognised there. Slightly short, and he's onto it like a flash. Marvellous handwork, hand speed, and that comes off the meat of the bat.
Cries of catch it and gone. Catch's been taken. Makarian Tini's been introduced into the attack. He has done an outstanding job. Nicky Vieira is the man that's taken the catch at mid-wicket, and that is a huge wicket for South Africa. The danger man Gilchrist is on his way.
Mike, I'm absolutely convinced that this was a ploy against Adam Gilchrist. It's worked. 37 runs too late, they will say, but the man in your picture has deserved this wicket. He's gone without a run being scored this beginning of his 3rd over. The ball hurrying on to Gilchrist, looking to take advantage, but he finds the man at mid-wicket. So good innings by Adam Gilchrist comes to an end for 37, and the Australians 50 for 1.
Cries of catch it, but that's racing away leg side. Dive to his right from Buttadipnar is not going to stop a boundary.
That's cut past Jonty Rhodes at a rocket-like pace. He really had no chance. Wonderfully caught by Jonty Rhodes. That's as good as you're going to see all season. What a catch.
Well, can you believe it? We've seen some unbelievable catches during the Test series, particularly from an Australian perspective. And this is every bit as good as what we've seen, if not better. Matthew Hayden, full-blooded cut shot. Jonty Rhodes diving to his right, one-handed, spectacular.
That's unbelievable, Jonty Rhodes. He's done it again. And that's Matthew Hayden gone for 27. What a big wicket it is at the right time for South Africa. Australia now 84 for 2. That's pulled away. It's in the air. It could be out. It is! Straight to Nicky Boyer. Shaun Pollock has taken the chance to bowl Makayantini the extra over, and it's paid off.
Short delivery. Said before, Ricky Ponting enjoys a hook shot. Previous over, he just managed to control one and keep it down. This occasion, he's gone for the square leg boundary. Nicky Boyer is right back there. Comfortable catch, well inside the fence. And Australia now at 86 for 3 in a spotted bother.
Jonty Rhodes can't stop that single. Sharp work though, and a short cover region. Lehman safely home.
That's a very good single, because you're hitting it to Rhodes. This is talking about the psychological advantage he has over the fielders. Makes a 360-degree turn, gets it into the gloves. Remarkable.
Yes, it is. That's outstanding stuff again from Rhodes. He has been on form today, that's for sure. Rhodes again. Now in South Africa, we're having a competition. It's called the Nashua Mobile Shootout. Competition on the one-day games. A shootout between the fielding of Rhodes and also Ricky Ponting. And Rhodes today has got off to a flyer. Great work again from Rhodes. But once again, bowling to the right side.
Yes, and we saw before the over began, Pollock having a good chat with him. They really had a discussion about the field placing. So he's bowling to his field. This is a fabulous passage of play for South Africa.
Driven powerfully, it'll be 4. Through the extra cover, a little bit of width. And Lehman has got good timing and balance.
Yeah, it's been difficult. He's bowled without that sweeper on the offside. Slight bit of width and beautifully placed by Lehman. No spin, no turn in the pitch at all, and beautifully timed.
Scores a weight of runs in Australia. Confident man. Short and wide, that's cut away, it'll go for 4.
He'll be upset with himself. He's bowled very straight. And I think that was just too much width there for Lehman.
And short and well fielded again by that man Rhodes. My, how he lifts this side. Poor delivery, one could call it, short and wide. And Rhodes does the job.
And it just seems to be following him today.
He's got that away very fine indeed. They're going to have to, no they're not, 4 runs, so that'll help them. That'll help their cause. They need to go to around 6 and over if Kepler's right. Great catch. That is a very good catch by Mark Boucher. So that is a crucial wicket for South Africa. Darren Lehman looking to be maybe just a little bit too cute. And he's on his way back to the hut.
Indeed, again, just as it looked as if one of the Australian batsmen really going to follow through, tries to angle that to third man. There's no real need to do that. Previous delivery came off the outside edge, went for 4, angled bat, typical one-day shot. Mark Boucher moved quite well, caught it comfortably in the end, but Darren Lehman will be disappointed with that.
149 for 4. Got him straight through the gap. So Roger Telemarcus has struck again. Australia have lost another wicket, and it couldn't have been at a more crucial time.
Damien Martin will be very unhappy. So will his team. It's taken him 55 deliveries to score just 24 runs. Really was responsible for the fact that the Australian innings lost momentum. It's across the line. Woeful shot through the gap between bat and pad. And Roger Telemarcus enjoys that one.
So a frustrated Damien Martin departs for 24 of 56 balls, 156 for 5. Brilliant stuff again in the field, this time from Herschel Gibbs. Saved a certain boundary, and just one run the result. There's a chase for someone. Butcher Dipner it is. The outfield is fairly brisk here at the Wanderers, and that's going to be another boundary.
Poor delivery. Very full on leg stump. No sweeper back on the leg side boundary. So that's a gift, really.
But a width. This is pounded over extra cover. A welcome boundary right now for the Australians.
Very dangerous player, Ian Harvey. He's not going to hold back. If you give him a little bit of room, he will flay you. He plays his shots, plays for Victoria. Sheffield Shield, you see there just a little bit of room, and he's just whooped that over the top. That's a very good shot indeed, not far short of 6. You can just see right in the arc. He never intended to keep that along the ground at any stage. He picked out his spot. Well played.
Cut away Rhodes again. Well, Harvey had to get back pretty smartly. 186 for 5. Short again, a quick single to Rhodes. If he hits it out, he's out. Yes, he's gone. Well, they'll call for the replay, but that is wonderful fielding from Jonty Rhodes. Has he done it again? The crowd are on their feet. They think so.
Amazing. This chap is absolutely amazing. There's nothing he can't do. This is absolutely brilliant. He takes his time, if there ever is such a thing. He takes aim and knocks the middle stump straight out of the ground. Not even close. And to run Michael Bevan out is just too good. Jonty Rhodes, you're the man.
He certainly is. That's the best in the world, I'm afraid. Today's exhibition has been nothing less than that. What a return he's made to this side. The intensity level has been high all the way, and an important wicket for South Africa. That's pulled away, and Klusener's down the boundary. He's fielded it. Just be the 2.
And again, brilliant fielding. Watch a little flick here from Lance Klusener. He knew he had to go down to protect the boundary. And you watch just as he goes down, he gives it a little flick to his partner because he knows it's going to be so hard for him to stand up and throw. That's excellent cricket. Good thinking. What's the little flick here? Well done, Lance Klusener.
Down the ground, it should be out, and is. That's a big wicket now.
Very poor play from Ian Harvey. He knew he had to stay, and he's just chipped it beautifully. That's catching practice. And the South Africans would be absolutely delighted. The boundary hitter is gone. Not a lot is left. Well bowled Mackay Rantini. He kept it nice and full. He couldn't get underneath it, Harvey. That's what he wanted to try and do, is get right underneath it. All he did was get it straight to the fielder. He's gone for 19. 195 for 7.
Good over for Mackay Rantini. 195 for 7. Mackay Rantini celebrated by all at the Wanderers. What a wonderful spell of fast bowling. 10 overs, 2 maidens, 3 for 24, and he knows it. He turned the game.
What a change.
That's close. might have just been going down the leg side.
Always close when Polly bowls, so close to the stumps, usually wicket to wicket. I think Andy Bickle, watch his foot here. He knows it's going to be close because he just gets the foot there and then he moves it very quickly to the left. Did he move it quick enough to fool the umpire? This is very close indeed. Just a little bit of jag back, might have snuck down the leg side, but if it was only just.
But a width offered. He's cut it away nicely. Only be 2 though. So the boundary's not coming now. It'll bring the 200 up.
Yeah, I think that's from Shaun Pollock's point of view exactly what he wants. Is he wants to just keep the boundaries away. Doesn't mind the odd one, and even the odd 2 is okay. It's no boundaries. Then you're protecting the total. Keep it down to a manageable one, round 210.
That's the bouncer we talked about so much, in the right area as well. It's been called a no ball.
Oh, that's a tough call for Jacques Kallis, a really tough call. Andy Bickle was setting himself up to have the big slog, a premeditated slog. He'd set himself up, you see there, and I think Jacques Kallis saw him at the last minute and fired in the bouncer. Oh, well, what do you think, Summer? Close one. It's as you stand. That's the critical one.
It's a really hard call for an umpire to make. Outside edge. The other thing Pollock would like to do is to bowl as many of the last deliveries to Jason Gillespie. Shouts of no with Rhodes around. Let's run out. Well, he got back, I think. Not even a call. That ends the over. 2:05 for 7.
Just not sure whether they went the right way about that. I think if Jacques Kallis had just moved out of the way and let Jonty Rhodes have a full go at the stumps, they might have got him this way around. He's just managed to get it back. Just the time it takes from the hands to the wicket enables Gillespie to get back. And I think you'll see Jacques Kallis is in line with where Jonty Rhodes threw from. It's always one of those split-second decisions you've got to make. He fancied getting him out. It didn't quite happen.
I can't believe the umpire never referred it. Slower deliveries, middled it, and that has gone a long, long way. In actual fact, it's gone right out of the ground. That has gone down the road outside.
That's over left field for a home run. It was a biggie. I think he spotted it just in time, Andy Bickle. Such a strong man, those forearms, and right out the middle of the bat. Well, that's gone probably 50 yards over the boundary into the flats next door. Straight out the middle of the bat. It couldn't come sweeter. And Shaun Pollock naturally unhappy because it was on a length. He tried to get it full and just missed, and you can see how upset he is because he knows the length ball is going to disappear.
Well, I think we're going to need another new ball here, that's for sure. That was a big strike.
It's gone down a drain and call it drive. Always that little 25 runs that you get extra over 200. Always takes 4, 5, 6, maybe even 8 overs for them to get that 25, and that's what the Australians will be thinking.
Every delivery is a run now. South Africa will be happy for that. No boundaries in the last over is always a bonus.
Yes, the last over for 13, so they need a good one here. Shaun Pollock went for 13.
Across the wickets. Well saved. A certain boundary if he misses. It's Gary Kirsten.
Well, he's gambling all the way around here. Andy Bickle, knowing that fine leg is up, has gambled by going across the stumps and didn't get the result that he was looking for. He played it and executed it well, but Nicky Boyer, good piece of fielding.
That's a good delivery. Just 3 balls to end the over. During that, there will be a lunch break, and during the lunch break, Mike Hazeman will be in the studio taking some emails for the local viewers. Test him, asking him a couple of good cricket questions.
That's a beauty, especially to a tail ender. Very tough.
Another single. Well, they'll take two, they'll take a chance and make it pretty easily. That's good running.
Just a little bit of urgency. Across the crease he goes, and he flicks it away on the onside. Jason Gillespie, he always fancied two. Good throw, good take, but Gillespie, those long strides, just quick enough.
Well, that email address, cricket@supersport.co.za is the end. cricket@supersport.co.za. Send Mike Hazeman an email. That's a full delivery. It's gone straight up. And it'll bounce short of mid-off. Just the single.
Just not sure. He didn't get any of this, Jason Gillespie. Very high on the bat, and I'm not sure that Roger Telemarcos judged it all that well. I think he thought it was coming a lot further than it was, and in the end he bailed out a little bit and didn't run in with any urgency. Not sure he would have got there.
Last delivery. That's powerfully hit. Straight to Telemarcos, who catches it. And Kallis picks up a wicket on the last ball of the Australian innings. Andy Bickle goes.
And Glen McGrath it is. 2:15 local time, that is. Here we go for the first ball. Oh, and it's a good one first up. Just a little movement off the deck.
Superb delivery. Glen McGrath getting some bounce and movement. Beating the outside edge of Herschel Gibbs.
There's a leading edge, and it's gone. So there's a breakthrough. There's a big wicket. Herschel Gibbs trying to turn that one on the leg side. Leading edge, and he has been caught in the gully. So that is a big one for Australia. Smiles around for the boys in yellow.
Important breakthrough. Jason Gillespie. Pretty good delivery. Herschel Gibbs looking to play on the leg side. That one just held its line. Leading edge, straight to gully. And comfortable catch by Matthew Hayden.
Well, that celebration shows how important it is to get rid of Gibbs early. So there goes his little mate to the left of the screen. And South Africa lose their first one. 1 for 1. Well, that's good work from Ricky Ponting. Certainly saved a run or two. Still going to pick up the single as Damien Martin tidies up. So 3 overs gone now. 2 for 1. Could be gone. I think that's gone. That's another wicket down. Gary Kirshner's on his way in. How doesn't even have to move. So Jason Gillespie has struck again. So there's 2 quick ones for Australia. South Africa on the back foot.
Brilliant catch by Adam Gilchrist. We've seen some fantastic catches today, and this was yet another one. Gary Kirshner attempted hook shot. This ball comes off the glove. Diving catch by Adam Gilchrist. Wonderful effort. Very similar to the way in which Gary Kirshner was dismissed during the first innings of the last Test match in Durban. And South Africa 2 for the loss of 2.
It's a good shot. Well in front of square. Gee, that's a fine shot from Dipnar.
That was a great shot. Dipnar getting in position very quickly. Obviously looking for the short one and playing it superbly. Full extension of the arms. Rocks back. It's a great shot.
Well, he's openly stated, Dipnar, that he likes playing his shots these days as opposed to just grafting a bit.
That's going to be close. That is out. Jason Gillespie has got Jacques Kallis, LBW, and it's a big wicket.
Well, Pat, I've been telling you that he's batting too far or too deep into his crease. This is well pitched up from Gillespie. He's managed to get awkward lift as we saw in the beginning. He's bowled a brilliant line. He's locked up his batsmen. They haven't been allowed to free their arms. Watch his back foot, how far deep in he's standing. Not too much of a step forward. That's a good decision. Brilliant bowling.
Yeah, that was knocking all 3 out, no doubt about it. Jacques Kallis missed it. So 23 for 3. Kallis has gone for 8. Wide outside off, and he's been dropped. Rhodes has a go at it. Outside edge. How important is that going to be? 37 for 3. It's whipped away, it'll beat fine leg. It's the wrong line, it'll go for 4. Not what the Australian captain needs now. Through the onside, that's a beautiful on drive. 2 full and 2 straight. That'll end the over.
Brilliant fielding. Very good fielding by Matthew Hayden.
He has been good in the field this summer. He's a big man, but he's pretty agile.
That was a nice little touch. Jonty Rhodes obviously knows the value of good fielding in that region. After he played this shot and saw that brilliant stop from Hayden, there was a little clap on the bat and saying well done.
Nicked and gone.
So another wicket down. Australia have got an important batsman, Jonty Rhodes. We know he can be very dangerous. He's a worker of the ball, but that work has stopped now. He's on his way back to the pavilion. So Ian Harvey has got an important breakthrough here. Jonty Rhodes looking to work it down. Back with a square on the offside. On the run as he played that shot, providing a fairly simple catch to Adam Gilchrist, who is such a good mover behind the stumps. And he knows how important that wicket was. So Rhodes goes for an unlucky 13. South Africa 56 for 4. There's another edge. It's gone very fine. This is going to be a much needed boundary for South Africa. They could do it with a bit of luck.
Dippenaar again, very vulnerable just outside that off stump, squaring up.
In the air and out. That is about as soft as it comes.
Not a good shot. Mark Boucher very disappointed with that. Ian Harvey strikes again. 5th wicket down. Very simple catch to extra cover. South Africa 66 for 5.
So we know that Ian Harvey certainly does vary the pace, and Mark Boucher undone by that on that occasion. Glenn McGrath is not going to put those down. And another batsman, another South Africa batsman starts the long walk back to the pavilion. So Mark Boucher goes for 3. South Africa now in dire straits, 66 for 5. That could be out, and there's that's gone. So that's another softie. Gee, the captain and the vice captain, 2 very, very soft dismissals. They'll be distressed, one would imagine, about those bunts to mid-off and also to cover. Pollock goes now.
Well, Shaun Pollock sort of looks at the wicket as if he says, well, what's going on? But that was just a straightforward delivery. Nothing too special about that. It's a bit early on the shot, checks the drive. The drive was never on. That might have, in fairness, just hit a crack and deviated slightly off the seam, perhaps held up a bit, but straight to cover, and Ian Harvey strikes again.
And the skipper goes for a duck. 66 for 6.
No ball call, misfield, that'll go for 4. Good pace from Bickle. 73 for 6. That's beautifully placed through the gap. Once again, strong off his legs. Dippenaar. Clean drive. Firmly driven. That'll be 4. That'll take him to his 50. It's well played by Woody Dippenaar. Just 59 deliveries, 89 for 6 now. Is that the edge? Yes, it is. He's got the outside edge. Dippenaar's played for the spin. There wasn't any. And Gilchrist has taken a good catch to give Horrocks his first wicket in one-day international cricket for Australia.
Yes, you've called it right, Pat. This is a crucial wicket for the Australians, and it's brought about by the debutant in his first over, playing for the turn, as you mentioned, takes the leading outside edge. And a wonderful catch again there by Adam Gilchrist. So South Africa 93 for 7.
Down the wicket is Boyer. He's hit that well. That should go all the way. And it does. That is 20 rows back.
It's a very good shot because Horitz gave it a little more flight. And this was pretty predetermined. He's picked it up just off the stumps. It's well timed. It's a welcome boundary for the South Africans. It also sees them go past 100.
That's the equation. Still plenty of overs left. Big concern there, of course, is just the 3 wickets in hand. Both these men have got one-day hundreds for their country. It's a good shot, just in front of square. Fine leg, might as well give up that chase. 4 runs.
Top shot from the hip, just too short, and he's picked the gap.
Lovely shot through extra cover. That is a very good shot indeed. This time the sweep on the offside's got a chase. It's going to be touch and go. It's go. So back-to-back boundaries now for Nicky Boyer. A good over for South Africa. 27 gone, 113 for 7.
Oh, beautifully timed. One short, one full. Both dealt with beautifully.
Bottom edge. It's gone fine. There's a chase on at fine leg. I don't think he's going to get there. Yes, he does. That's good work from Jason Gillespie. Fancy work with those size 13s. Gilchrist relays the throw. Direct hit as well. The Klusner safe for 3.
Oh, that's more like it. Bit of action.
It's gone for it. It's just over the top of mid-wicket and running away for 4. That's what he's going to have to do, Lance Klusner. South Africa going to have any hope in this game whatsoever.
Powerfully struck down the ground. It'll just be the single though. Then McGrath down on the deep, but powerfully struck. And that brings the 50 partnership between Boyer and Klusner. Timely one from a South African point of view. Klusner's had a go at it inside edge. It's going to run away. That'll be a 4. Fine legs up in the circle. But he's thrown caution to the wind now, Lance Klusner.
Nice.
He's varied his pace pretty well. 150 up for South Africa.
Well, a welcome sight for a lot of people in the ground. There was a stage that 150 seemed miles away. This is powerfully struck by Klusner. It'll go for 4. Just past the outstretched arms at mid-wicket.
Ricky Ponting hasn't got his field right. He needs 3 fielders on the leg side boundary. Needs one square of a wicket on the leg side. He needs a mid-wicket and he needs a mid-on. He's only got 2 there. It's not enough. Adam Gilchrist standing up the stumps now. It's a tough ask.
Well, that'll encourage Klusner to really flay into it. He knows if he nicks it, it's gone. There's no fine leg as well. Again, Klusner's gone over mid-wicket. It was in the slot. Pickle can't believe it. And suddenly Ricky Ponting's head is down.
Well, as we said, Pat, he's got his field wrong. He needs 3 fielders on the leg side boundary to Lance Klusner. He's not sure how to get them there.
Well, he's walking over now to have a chat to his bowler. That's the reason why he's hoisted that over mid-wicket. With Lance Klusner, when he's batting song, you always know that if he stays around, you're going to lose. That's hit high in the air. This could be out. And it doesn't. It bounces in between them. Glenn McGrath's coming slowly, and Ponting cannot believe it. Hands on hips.
The captain is just panicking a bit now. Didn't hit it too well. Glenn McGrath probably couldn't have got to it anyway, maybe if he went straight away. Testing time for Ricky Ponting.
It's well driven by Bahia. It'll just be the single, I fancy. Yes. Could that be out? That is very close. Bahia might just be out now. Well, it's been referred.
Australians look happy. Look close. Driven strongly into the covers. Throw comes into the bowler's end. Gathers. And out.
Can you believe it, Kepler? That is basic cricket that's gone wrong. My word. Well, that's going to be out, and the Australians will know that the game has changed, back in their favour. My goodness gracious, at such a stage, for Nicky Bahia to be run out is criminal.
Played pretty well, Nicky Bahia. Perfect foil for Lance Klusener. You'll be disappointed. 163 for 7.
Joy all around for the Australians, and Nicky Bahia departs for 33. South Africa now 164 for 8 with just 11 overs remaining. And he's been done in the flight. A good stumping and a very soft dismissal to Roger Telemarcus.
Good bowling again. Harris getting his second wicket. Did him in flight. Gives it a bit more air. Telemarcus deceived completely, and the easiest of stumpings for Adam Gilchrist. South Africa now 166 for 9.
A slog from Klusener. He's middled it, and he's not going to run anywhere because that's gone way, way back.
That's vintage Lance Klusener. Keeping his head still, his balance is good. That's his 50 up. Coming off 56 deliveries, 4 fours and 1 6.
That's what he has to do. He's hit that very powerfully, straight through. Horwitz, the bowler, for 4. Gee, he's hit that well. He's clubbed it, and he's clubbed it beautifully. 6 runs. 6 runs to Lance Klusener. Wow, that's good cricket.
Yes, Mike, what do you say? He's in his zone now. Any bowler you could send into Lance Klusener is going to do this to you. That's on the stump. It's a good ball, but he's fetched it and a long way indeed.
He's hit it well, and he's found the gap, I think. Gillespie's got work to do. Won't get there. 4 runs. 4 runs off the first ball of the over. That's crucial. I think they enjoyed it. Straight back past the ground. He's hit that like a traceable, and it might beat the fielder. It does. Wow, that is a great shot. Brings up the 200 as well. Pollock's face tells a story.
Oh, that was an absolutely magnificent shot, Mike. He stood, hit it, and didn't even bother to run. He knew he beat the 2 straight men on the deep fence there.
Full toss, low full toss though. Corintini's tearing down for the single. Klusener says, get back quickly.
It's no wonder the key bowler has also decided to come around. Wonderful contest here. The Australian bowlers really being put to the test.
This is something that Lance Klusener does on purpose, just to give himself a little bit more time to take a few deep breaths, just to slow things down to his pace. As you can imagine also, it doesn't impress the opposition too much when he pulls away and plays around with the grip. It takes a bit of time to put the gloves back on. What a contest. Straight back at Glenn McGrath, the good old-fashioned bowler could kill it. Deflected off his hand and down too long off for no run.
Klusener was out of the blocks and then saw the fielder coming into play and sent Intini straight back. Bowler just getting his forearm onto the ball. He's fortunate he didn't get his fingers to that. They've broken the whole hand.
That's exactly what happened, Shaun. Low full toss again, and that has been hit. It could be out though. It is out. That's out. It's all over. Lance Kluser looks very disappointed. Out in the middle, Glenn McGrath has taken the final wicket. Andy Bickle is the man who's taken the catch, and there wasn't much in it. Another foot or two, and that would have gone over for 6. The Australian flags are flying, but wow, what an end to a great, great contest.